After these times, humanity will return to morality, spirituality, will return to a better distribution of wealth. We are in a transitional time where an old world is dying and a new world is being born. And for those who are divinely aligned, you're going to see these are going to be the best days and years of your life. Welcome to another Dynasty Readings. My name is Tay the Seer. At Dynasty Readings, we do not use tarot. We're not against it. We just don't use it. I'm a clairvoyant medium. Some may say prophetic, and I cover all of that by just saying seer. Today, I'll be honest with you, it's a message that is a little rough for me to deliver, but nonetheless, I have to serve the people. So let's get into it. I want to say that this is not about fear. This is about an authentic message in order to help prepare the people and give you information that is not being covered in the news, any major news outlets. So this reading is about World War III in the 2024 presidency. So first, let me say this. You have 2023 and 2024 to make your transition. Those that have been getting messages, and instructions in their spiritual time, in their meditation, in their prayer time, in your prayer time, you have 2 years to execute a transition. That transition, it includes where you're going. It includes new skill sets. It includes establishing businesses. It includes establishing services. It includes putting you in a better position, a stronger position that will allow you to protect yourself and your family. You have 2023 and 2024 to make that transition, to start and to really zone in on making that transition and establishing the new foundation for your life. 2023 and 2024. I see the rumblings, the beginning, the conception of World War III, though we're already really in it, but World War III in terms of you being able to see it with your eyes. I see the conception, the start of it, the campaign for it in this year, 2023. 2023 in the weeks to come, the weeks in the months to come, so I'm talking about the near weeks and near months, you will begin to hear about conflict between the superpowers, the government superpowers, Russia, China, US. This is the beginning of a World War III conflict. While there will be collateral damage, there will be more opportunity. This transition will represent a new form of wealth. Let me say that for the middle class, etc. There is a transition of wealth that is going to happen due to this conflict. There's a transference of wealth happening due to this conflict. It is actually a part of the actual plan of the planners of these conflicts to transition that wealth into the middle class. So you're going to see that transition happen. In 2024, I am not released to talk about any results of the presidency, but I do, and I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but I do see in the lights the name DeSantis, or DeSantis, however you say it. I see his name in lights. I see him on the ticket, and I see him on the world stage. Again, I am not released to talk about any outcomes of the presidency of 2024, but I see DeSantis as I see his name in lights and as a major player 5 and beyond. Again, I'm not talking about the outcome of the presidency. I'm just saying that I see that person's name in lights. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. The major protection for, and again, this is not a message that I want to, but that I wanted to release, but I have to be obedient. As a seer, it is our job to relay the messages that are coming through, that are downloading, that are streaming for the people. In this time, it is absolutely important and imperative that we are in divine alignment and we have a spiritual connection, a spiritual ear and spiritual eyes developed. That's going to be the protection for this time, for this transitional time during World War III. They're not going to actually call this World War III until about 2025. You're not going to see it develop into a full world war until about 2025. But from 2023 into 2025, you're going to watch the development of the war. You're going to see negotiations. You're going to see word conflicts. You're going to see rumors about invisible attacks. I have to be careful what I say on YouTube. You're going to hear rumors. You're going to hear very strategic words from world leaders. You're going to see nationalism rise between the countries. You're going to hear about countries pulling out of certain organizations, countries going into certain organizations. You're going to know based on these are the signs of the times. You're going to know based on these signs that I'm giving you tonight or in this reading. You're going to know what time it is and what's happening. This is not a time to be in fear. It's not a time to focus on the negative, but it is time to be focused, connected, spiritually aligned, in position, where we should be. If the Holy Spirit leads you to go south, go there. If the Holy Spirit leads you to go to a specific island, specific country, go into a specific business, whatever it is you're being led to do, understand that it has to do, or it is connected to your protection for the next 7 years. I have to give you this message. God bless everybody that gets this message, that gets this warning. This is sincerely to help protect people, around the world, really. The day-to-day citizens of these countries that have nothing to do with the decisions that are being made. This message is for those people. That's who this message is for. Don't be distracted by some of the events you're going to see. You're going to see events in the news, old events, reoccurring events showing up in the news. You're going to see natural disasters starting to show up in weird places. That's already started happening, but you're going to start seeing more of that. Natural disasters. Natural disasters start to show up in the news. Have your spiritual eyes open and your spiritual ears open. It's not a time for fear. You have nothing to fear if you are divinely in alignment. You are divinely connected. You're divinely hearing. You're divinely seeing. Where the danger is for those that are absolutely and totally disconnected. If you don't have a divine connection, the next 7 years is going to be a very, very difficult experience for you. Very, very difficult. And so I'm praying for all of those families. I'm praying for these countries and these leaders. The fear is what this world war is more about, more so than the events themselves. It'll be a time of great fear. I'm not saying these things right now to make you fearful, but I'm telling you that during these years of warfare, these unprecedented years, you're going to see things you've never seen before. You're going to see things on soils that you've never seen before in the last 200 years. The fears is where the concerns are going to come from. I should say the fear of the times is where there's going to be the most difficult part of it. But after these times, humanity will return to morality, spirituality, will return to a better distribution of wealth. We are in a transitional time where an old world is dying and a new world is being born. And for those who are divinely aligned, you're going to see these are going to be the best days and years of your life. For those who are divinely connected and divinely aligned right now, because the important thing is that you're aligned now. You have to be aligned now for you to be prepared for tomorrow. Those that are divinely aligned right now are going to experience the best days and years. And that doesn't mean that there won't be some rough days in between because of the things that are happening in the world. But what I'm saying is some of the best days and years of your life are ahead of you if you're divinely aligned and divinely connected and you're executing on what God has led you to do in this time. I want to thank you if you're new. I'm sorry that this is your first this is the first Seer reading that you're seeing from me. Feel free to tap into our shorts. Feel free to tap into our other readings. We have spiritual services that will be released soon. We have courses that will be released soon, like Mastering Manifestation. We're super excited. If you're already a part of our tribe, the Dynasty tribe, we love you. We appreciate you. We're going to continue to serve you and continue to give you insight to help your life from 2023 and beyond. Until the next reading, again, my name is Seer. Keep it centered.